Hi Regina, I wanted to make you a quick screencast about adding a VoiceThread link into your course. So the place that you would start from is to go into the module you want to add the link. So here we have Module 2, and I'm going to click on that. And here you can see the items in your module. To add a VoiceThread link, here is my preferred process. I go to the Tools menu, and from there I scroll down to VoiceThread. This is the first part. First, we're establishing a link between Blackboard and VoiceThread. So I'm just going to do a practice for you. So we enter a title, we put instructions down here in the text box. Then, depending on whether you're going to grade this or not, depends on whether you check Enable Evaluation yes or no. I think if it's an option that goes with the journal and you are going to grade that, because that's part of the reflection, I would click yes here. I'm just going to put in a point of 1. And do you want it visible to students, yes or no, etc. And then we go down here and click Submit. So the first thing that does is that builds a link in Blackboard to VoiceThread. VoiceThread is a third-party tool, so the link needs to be created so that students can get to it. So here it has an icon and this link that is underlined. When I click on that, it's going to connect me to my account with VoiceThread. So you will get these choices. Home would be wherever would be all of the VoiceThreads that you have if you wanted to pick from one. I don't use that option at all. Course view is if you want, if you're using VoiceThread a lot in classes and a lot of different types of VoiceThread, then you would have all of those on display for students to see at a time. I don't usually use that one either. Individual is the most frequently used, where it takes a student right from the Blackboard link directly into a specific VoiceThread. However, if this is graded, this is the link I use, Assignment Builder. So I click on that. VoiceThread now is asking me, what kind of assignment do I want to do? Do I want students to create a VoiceThread? Do I want students to submit a comment? Or do I want them to just simply watch a VoiceThread that I have made? In this case, for the reflection option, they're doing either a journal or a VoiceThread. I would have them submit a comment. So I click on that, and then VoiceThread will also always offer me the opportunity to either create a new VoiceThread or select from an existing VoiceThread I already had. So I'm going to do a sample here of creating a new one. What I'm going to suggest to you is that you create a simple one-slide VoiceThread that has the questions you want them to reflect on the slide. Similar to what I did in our course, our online faculty cohort, but ours was a photograph that I used. But you could create a one-slide VoiceThread that has the questions on it for them to consider, and then they would leave their comments there. So I go to Add Media. Click on My Computer, and here you can see here's the images from your course. But let's say I wanted to pick a document. Let me look and see if I have something that would be easy. Here I'm going to put in my project list. While that's loading, I can give it a title. And then that will be the title of this VoiceThread. So it's loading my image, and I'm just going to delete this second slide here with the trash can because I only want one slide. So I've added the media. Then your next step would be to make a comment to give them more instruction. In this case, I'm going to do a text comment. Then you could also leave a voice and or video comment as well. If you remember in our course, I did both because sometimes it's nice for folks to have this written instruction box along with your audio or video instructions. So let's say I've done that, so I've added my comments, and then I go to create assignment. And then on this page for you, you would put in specific instructions for them. For example, if you want an audio comment or you want a video comment, say that specifically. If it's open to whatever format they want to comment in, then you can also say leave a comment in text, audio, or video. And then the number of comments you want to require. And then the most important part is down here, and that is create the assignment. So one part I feel like I'm not seeing. Usually there's a share with class piece. Okay, when we do that, we go back into the course. And when I click on this link now, it will attach to a specific voice thread. So as the instructor, you will see that you have created an assignment called Reflection Post. Up here you will see who has submitted it and who has not submitted it. So it's a nice panel for you to have. Let me go out. So I hope that that makes some sense. I can also show you later on what student view looks like in that. But that's the basics of how I think you could set up your reflection post. Once you've done it for 1 week, you can copy that voice thread and then add it, or you could point, yeah, I would copy that voice thread, and then you can create that link for every week. So let me know how I can help you with that.